Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube videos. Today, I'm making just a simple video. I think it's just sort of like a catalog almost of, well, you heard the title, or read the title I should say, of just Lego sets that I've always wanted as a kid or a teenager, and just show you guys which ones just ones that I really always wanted. And so yeah, without further ado, we'll just get into it. Also, just want to really quickly mention, I'm not just gonna go over just a bunch of random sets that I just generally want, or I'm not even just gonna go over sets that I just want because they're rare. A good example of two of those, like the 2007 MTT, um, awesome set, goated set. I wish I had it. It looks beautiful. However, it was never a set that like spoke to me in the sense of like, oh, I love it. That's one of my most wanted sets ever. I just don't have the same like emotional a- attachment or desire for it. That being said, I would love to have it, and better yet, color swap it to the what's it called, the CIS version, because the newer one ain't for me. It ain't for me. So yeah, there's countless sets. I say countless the first time I said that word. Sorry about that. There's countless sets that I want to have. However, um, I'm just gonna go over ones that like I always just wanted as a kid, and so yeah, I'm if I forget any, I might just make an extra segment attached to this part. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. First off is a set from Lord Lord of the Rings, Helm's Deep. I think the Battle of Helm's Deep. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this is just a really cool set. I I love medieval warfare, and of course, um, Lord of the Rings is perfect for that. And this is just a really cool set. It was just one of those sets that it was like a wall building set. Lego doesn't always do wall building sets, but when they do it, it's really cool. I actually when I was a kid, I had the Uruk-hai army set that attached this. You could buy like multiple of them. But of course, I never got the big set. So yeah, this is just a really cool thing. Um, I'm hoping now they have been making a bunch of like D2C Lord of the Rings sets, but I want them to wait on making this one because I want them to release like another Uruk-hai army set, like style of set, like how they did back in the day for this one. So that way you can add on to it. But yeah, we just need to wait for them to make like just regular retail Lord of the Rings sets, maybe even Hobbit sets. That would be cool. But they're both good. But yeah, not too much else to say. This is a really cool set. Yeah, again, just not much else. It is cool. I wanted it when I was younger, and hopefully they would actually. One thing I want them to update if they make a new one is make it so that you can make. Obviously, in the movie, the wall goes this way, but and it doesn't go that way. But it'd be nice if they just made it so that you could also make it go that way, even though it's not canon at all. Just it'd be nice if you could use creative liberty. So yeah. Now this other one's a small one. Now this not so much for the set, but mainly because like I just liked it over the years, and like I love the theme. And that's none other than the Supernova 2. For further explanation, Blocktron 2, one of my favorite Lego themes ever made, or in the sense of just like I like the potential that it has because it was released in a time where Lego was pretty primitive in what they were doing, but I love the style. I think they would just look so cool if they had like modernized builds. And I one of my absolute favorite colors in Lego is trans neon green. Trans neon green, beautiful, beautiful color. I love it. It's tragic because I heard that it was like discontinued. So and I don't know. This is just one set that always stood out to me as a kid. But yeah, I just wish I could have it, and just make mocks. I would love to get into mock building, but it just takes up so much time, money, and space. Um, so yeah, it's a lot to do, but this is a set I think would be cool. Especially if I could like modernize it. So yeah, another set I think is just really cool. Um, again, it's a primitive building, but I would just love to be able to just make it more modernized version. Then here, a bit of an odd one. It's a little bit odd. Actually, I'm sure a lot of people like this one. It's the 2006 Slave One. I don't know why. I just always love this thing. I've it's been my favorite Slave One for a while, and something about the color palette's just really cool. How it's like sand green and brown, opposed to like the more traditional color. It's not. It's really not accurate. It's not accurate, but it is cool. It is cool. The only thing I don't like about it, well, actually, I guess two things. One thing is that unfortunately, there's no way to the loading ramp actually works. So there's no like interior. I don't know why no Slave One does that. No Slave One does. Even the newer UCS one doesn't really do it. And it has that cool like opening door feature. Like whatever. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. The other thing I don't like is that how this and the 2002 version, the Jango Fett's version that came out like yeah 4 years prior, they have like a bomb dropping feature that makes you have to like land it, like make it look like it's landing when it's supposed to be flying. That's just one thing. That's just one thing I don't like about either one. Other than that, it's really cool. Now he has, of course, newer ones, better building techniques, but this one just always stood out to me. I don't know, but that's just me. This next one, okay, sorry, this is a bit of a blurry picture, but it's from a theme I know a lot of Lego fans love, and they want to see come back. And actually, a city set, like a theme park city set, actually, referenced it. I actually made a whole like attraction themed off of it, and that's none other than Power Miners. And my favorite one has always been the Titanium Command Rig. It's just really big, really beefy looking. Has um just like one of these like big figs. Now I think I forgot the name of this one, but I know the other one's name is Geolix, I think. And guess what? That one's the trans neon green color, which again I love. So not the one, not exactly the one I like, but he's still cool. Like I forgot the name of him. I know the other one's name is Geolix. So it's just really big and just bulky. No, and I think we can all agree that like it's just really cool looking. Um, honestly, like just screw the Lego City excavation sets. Just make this. I remember when I was a kid. I just kind of when I was a kid, after this theme ended, and then they released the excavation sets. I think after this, I was just like, oh, okay, so it's just a more boring version of Power Miners. That's all I viewed it as. So yeah, this has just been always a really really cool set to me. So, but then not too much else. Here we have a bit of a hot take. I'm gonna get some hate for this. It's actually the Endgame Ultimate Quinjet. This has been my favorite one, my favorite Quinjet. Now the two newer ones, the more sorry, the like the Shield one, and of course the one that's more based off the Avengers. Those ones are really great models. I do really like those ones, and I would like to get the like the Age of Ultron one that I just mentioned. They're both really really cool sets. But this one always stood out to me. I always really liked it, and this is just a good set. The only thing I don't like is this. I feel like the canopy piece for the cockpit, it's a bit small. I wish they used another one. Actually, there are a few sets that are gonna have that canopy piece, so I'll get into that soon. Actually, now that I think about it, I can probably just tell you. I wish they just used the canopy piece from the original Quinjet, which is also a set I wanted when I was a kid. But you know what? This one's better. But still, would be nice if they used that one. I'd probably modify it if I got this, so I could comment that. But it would require a lot of modding. But yeah, it's just what can I say? It's a cool set. It's a really cool set, and you can fit so many figures in it. It has a lot of minifig space. It's what I like to see. So yeah, but it's just been my favorite Quinjet. It's been my favorite Quinjet. Now next up we have the my favorite. A lot of these sets are gonna be like my favorite set from each theme. I'll go over. I'll just talk about it really quick. Sorry, wanted to mention that really quick. It's the one from Exoforce, the Mobile Devastator. I just love how it's just really big, imposing. It's just a set that always looks really cool to me, and I also love the commercial that they had for it. Actually, now that I think about it, this set does have that canopy piece right there. It doesn't really show up. I'll show another one because I guess I will say, even though you can't see it, this is probably my favorite canopy piece that or like window shield. It's just always been really cool, and it's also just like a tower that can like come up and like has like two miniguns. You can kind of see it already. But yeah, this is just it's really big, really cool looking. Just yeah, and like the name implies devastating. I think the robots in the theme are called Devastators. Man, this is such a cool era of Lego. It's so tragic that they just stopped. They just don't make cool stuff like this anymore. And you'll see a lot of like my most wanted sets are from this like era. From like I'd say the golden era for me in Lego was like, of course, before and after this they were still making good stuff. For me, it was like I'd say 2005 through 2008. Again, stuff before and after were still really good. There was still a lot of good sets, but 2005 through 2008 was just like a really solid few years of Lego. And then okay, this one I don't know when I was a kid back I don't even know. Oh my god, This was like, I don't know, 18 years ago? Has it been that long? I don't know. I don't know why. I just always wanted this set when I was a kid. It's this mail truck, this Lego City mail truck. I just wanted it when I was a kid, and I don't know why. I just wanted it when I was a kid, back when this thing was really, I don't know when this came out. Maybe like 2007, 2008. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, it's just a cool set to me when I was a kid. And I wanted it. I think they also made a plane. And for some reason, I always wanted my older brother to have the plane, and I have the car. But yeah, it's a, I mean, I say it's cool, but like, nothing crazy. I don't think there's anything special about it, but to, I guess, a more objective standpoint, but I liked it when I was a kid. I liked it, and I wanted it. So yeah. Now here we have one I couldn't really find a good official picture for, so I just found another one. We have the one from the Dino Attack wave, and I think it's everyone's favorite from Dino Attack. It's the freaking Typhoon helicopter. This thing is like literally if you took a, what's it called? A Russian Hind and just put it on steroids. That's what this is. Like, this thing had such a cool color scheme, and it really complements this thing. It has like these. Oh, sorry, I have to turn it off. It has like these. I don't know what some of these weapons are. Both sides it has like these like Gatling guns and this chin-mounted gun, this like missile launcher in the bottom, and these weapons. I don't know what these are. If they're supposed to be like missile launchers. I don't know what those are. And then I think it's not shown here, but I think there's also like a mounted machine gun you could have on like the cargo area. And then again, you can't see it. Yeah, I'm sorry, you can't see it. It's like right here, but there's like a tail gunner area. Like, this thing is just crazy. Again, it's basically just like a Russian Hind in Lego. I can't believe this is an actual set. Considering like there's strict no war policies, it's wild to me that they actually released this, and I love it. The whole Dino Attack theme is cool. It's too bad it lasted so shortly. I think it was like 5 sets in 2005. Yeah, and then of course the year after they made the Dino 2010 wave, which was like, it was just more lame. Like the European version, they would just capture them, and like the boxes was just in like a jungle. But in this theme, like the box art was crazy. How it was like a whole city on fire, and they all had like, again, the these versions had like the guns attached to them. However, I will say that the Dino 2010 sets, they did have cool like cage builds for the dinosaurs, so they had that going on. But yeah, so that's that. I honestly, I don't think I need to explain why that set's so cool. I don't need to explain. Now this is pretty close to me. This is from Space Police 3. Yeah, Space Police 3. It's a really cool theme. I do think they could have done a few things better with the theme, but overall it's pretty solid. And that's the Hyperspeed Pursuits. Yeah, this Space Police build right here, I forgot the name of it. I think it does have a name in lore, but like I forgot what it was. It's so cool looking. Like seriously, I just love this thing. It looks so awesome. It looks so cool when I was a kid. It looks so cool to me now as an adult. And of course also the Skull Twins car. That's also really cool. It also looks really cool. Also, one more funny thing about this set, because it came with the Skull Twins. When I was a kid, with me and my older brother and also my older sister, we all three us knew about this set, and we know had these two figures who had, we didn't know what their faces looked like, and so we were always wondering like, what do their faces look like? What do they look like? And so to this day, I haven't looked to see what they look like. Now I think I've accidentally seen what they look like several times in the past like God knows how many years, but I've thankfully forgotten what it looks like. So I have seen what the Skull Twins look like underneath the mask, but someday I'll buy the set so me, my two older siblings can see what they finally look like so many years later. But good guys, dude, it's such a cool set. It's so cool. I love it. Again, favorite canopy piece or windscreen piece used in this set. Yeah, love it. I just love it. Great set, great set. And then next one. All right. So I forgot to pull. I didn't pull up an image for this one. Wait. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm doing this in real time. Oh no, this is shameful. Okay, this is a good picture. Now, on to one of my absolute favorite themes that Lego ever made. It is none other than Lego Castle 2007, or as other fans like to call it, Lego Fantasy Era. And it's the, aside from the first wave, the Skeleton Tower. Oh my god, this is so cool. Now, unfortunately, this is a time when there's just was like anything in the interior. So if once I do get it, or if I get it, because it's really expensive, it's a very expensive set. There won't be too much to dive into on the inside, but it still is super cool. Like this theme was goaded. Like this is just one of the best Lego themes ever. Like Lego Castle 2007, just pure awesomeness out of this theme. And for me, I just always like the enemy castle sets in like Lego medieval themes. I don't know why that was just always my opinion. Oh, ugh, sorry about that. I was saying, but they're just always been my favorite. This one's no exception. And of course, with a really cool looking dragon, which is one of the reasons why I said so expensive. It's a very expensive thing. And then also the extra armored knight is also really cool. He doesn't have actually one more thing I want to mention about the Hyperspeed Pursuit. Now, you can't see it on here, but the Space Police figure has like one of my favorite Lego heads. It's the one where he's kind of smiling like this, where he's like, and then he has an alternate face where he's like screaming like ah. If you guys know what I mean. Unfortunately, this set does not have that. And also, um, I wish this also had like the other. I'm not good with okay, even though I love medieval stuff. I don't know the terminology for the helmets. Like the one where the Lego figure it can like make it. It's on the motorcycle helmet, or yeah, the motorcycle helmet, and it has the thing where you can like lift up the visor. I wish it had that one, and also I wish it had the more regular. Not actually, this does come with the regular shield, but I'm talking about the one, the like the oval shaped shield. That, but unfortunately, this one doesn't come with that. It doesn't come with that, unfortunately. But and then of course it also comes with the main, sort of main villain, like the evil wizard or like I think it's like a necromancer. I'm not too sure what he is, but he's really cool. I think in the Lego Clutch Powers movie, his name was Malik the well, I forgot what he was called. I watched the movie so many times when I was a kid. I don't know how I forgot. I think he also had a different name in a book that was made for this theme. So there's that, and of course it comes to the princess. Now I think the princess came in the chess set. In that same year. I think it was the same year. But yeah, so much. Sorry, I'm going. I'm talking so long about this. Oh, you can't. Um, it's like it's like flashing so much. Sorry about that. Yeah, again, like it's kind of the funny thing is that if on the interior there's like I'm pretty sure there's nothing. I think there's actually like nothing to this set, which does suck. But oh well, it's still a cool set. Someday I hope to get this one. Someday I really hope to get this one. But it's so much about the set. It's expensive. It's just. In fact, I think I might just look up how much this one costs at the end. All right, next one. I wanted this set so bad when I was a kid. Um, from of course one of my favorite themes, one of my favorite franchises, Star Wars. More specifically, Star Wars: The Clone Wars from the 2008 wave. I think you guys know what I'm gonna say. The Republic gunship. Now, technically speaking, me personally, I don't call it the Republic gunship. I just call it the LAAT dropship. Even though the Republic dropship that was released like a year or two later, um, I call that one the LAAT carrier because I mean, yes, they both carry and drop off troops, but and they call this thing a gunship, but in my opinion, it first and foremost is a dropship to drop off troopers, and the thing that people actually call the Republic dropship, that's more of a carrier. So me personally, I always just call this thing the LAAT dropship. Hot take, might be a hot take, I don't know. But with that out of the way, I'll still call the Republic gunship for this video. I think this is my favorite one out of the four that they've made. So now, of course, the one in 2002, not very good. Even honestly speaking, even even for this set's standards when this came out. And then the 2023 one, just a good build. I don't have it, but by the way, good build. It's impressive how far they come in terms of designing it, making it more stronger. But in terms of the size of it, it was very disappointing. It's very disappointing. Like the 2013 one, I think is cool, but I don't know. This one, I've just always liked this one. It is a bit lacking in details, I'll admit, but I don't know. I just like, and also it's the only one that can fully close its door. Actually, the newest one can fully close its doors, but it doesn't have the two doors. It doesn't have the two doors, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. But yeah, this one was just so cool. I wanted this so bad when I was a kid, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I was, how old was I? I want to say almost 5 when this came out. Was I seriously that old? Yeah. I think I was like around 5 years old when this came out. I think it was probably 4 or 5. But yeah, just good set. The only problem is that I guess like just like the amount of figures. It came with good figures, but it could have came with more. I wish it came with 2 clone pilots and more just regular clone troopers. Would have made this a better set. Same thing. I mean, you can say that about a lot of sets, honestly, where they just need to include more figures. So yeah, I don't know. Not much else to say. Also, I think I like the length of this one more. I think I think this thing has just a better profile than the 2013 version. So many people like the 2013 version more. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't know. This one, I just always like this. Also, even though it's kind of inaccurate, actually it is inaccurate. I like the splotches of like normal red contrasting the dark red. They did that because they were just missing pieces, like missing those pieces in dark red. I don't know, man. I just kind of like it. It looks cool. I just like it as like an accent color. That's probably just me though. Now, if there's anything else, no, I guess not. It's just an awesome set. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stop glazing it. I try not to be a glazer, but I guess I just do too much of the set. Now, in case you're wondering, oh, is this last one gonna be like your most wanted set ever? Not necessarily, but it's a set I've always wanted. I'm not doing this in a particular order, by the way. Um, I will say the ones I started with, I don't want so much compared to the ones I started out with. Like these like top. I guess these like last 5 are the ones I kind of want the most. But again, it's just not a particular order. I have the MX-71 Recon dropship from Mars Mission. Oh my god, such an awesome theme that LEGO just stopped making sets for. They stopped making sets for it, and I'm mad about it. um, just look at it. It's so cool. I just always love this thing. Now, I will say, even though I was around the time when what's it called? When Mars Mission was around, I don't actually remember this set. I remember seeing this set, and like I would always want. I should mention this. A lot of these times when I was a kid, I just knew about these sets because I would just go on Lego.com and just scroll for hours of my life and playing the games. And of course, I go on other websites too that was made for kids. Oh, those are good memories. But I don't know. I've just never seen this one. It's just mainly when I was like 12, 11, 13, whatever. It's when I found out about this set, and it's just always so cool to me. It's just so cool. I wish I could get it, but it's really expensive. It's really expensive. But yeah, I think I would just love to like try and make like a modernized version of this build. It would look so cool, and maybe like to make different versions. And one thing I wish that would be so cool is if they made it so that this set is meant to carry this like mining vehicle, and so because of that, it would just pick it up, drop it off in another place. But I really wish it would have been cool if they made it so that like other vehicles in the theme could be carried by this set. That would just be so cool to me. I don't know why they didn't do that. Yeah, I think it would also be cool to like heavily. First off, make a modernized version of it, and also just make a version that like carries like troopers, like sort of like the Republic gunship that we just looked at. But yeah, overall the theme is really cool, and not much else to say. This is just an awesome set. I've wanted this for probably like a lot of these sets. I think I'm pretty sure I've been wanting for like over a decade. Most of these sets. But you know what? Let's conclude this video by looking up the hold on, the price for the Skeleton Tower, because I think that is the most expensive set on this list. Another thing, maybe the Republic Gunship is probably more expensive, but I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Where is it? I'm going on Bricklink, by the way. So, did I scroll past it? Okay, here's the this is the one. Sorry, this is taking so long. Then okay, here it is. So, in used condition, somebody's selling it for $176 from Sylvania, and then the cheapest one in sealed condition, I think the only one in sealed condition is $574 from the Czech Republic. So that's not as bad as I thought it would be, if I'm being honest with you guys. But yeah, but then again, the shipping on both of those is gonna be would be insane. Like just like the price would be pretty ludicrous. Now let me see if I can find the one for the Republic Gunship really quick. Can I find it? Let me see. If I can find it quick, then I'll do it. But if I can't do it quick, then I won't. Sorry, it's taking long. Okay, Clone Wars. All right, Gunship. In used oh, good. A lot of these ones are incomplete. Okay, here, used condition from Germany, $223, and then is there anyone? Okay, cheapest one sealed is from the UK, $811. Yeah. Again, I probably won't be in used condition, but you know what? Those are just, anyways. But sorry, this video went longer than I thought. But those are just the ones that I just thought were so cool, and I probably missed a few. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully, maybe sometime down the line, I'll have all these sets. So let's hope so. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. So this one's like more random. I also want to do Lego content along with gaming, and yeah. Also, it's funny that one of them. Speaking of gaming, it's funny that one was from that set was from the Czech Republic. One of my favorite gaming characters is Czech. That's Smoke or Tomas from Mortal Kombat. So yeah, that's funny. But yeah, the video is already long enough. I'm gonna end it right here. So again, hopefully I'll have all those sets. So yeah. Anyways, forgot to mention this, but Night of the Diamond. So thank you for watching this video. Hey guys, I just want to attach this extra segment to the video. So I forgot to mention another set I really wanted as a kid but could never get was the, I think 2011 Republic Frigate from the Clone Wars wave of sets. Once again, just another set I wanted, but now it's really expensive because of the Commander Wolf figure and the 104th Battalion clone that's in the set. So yeah, what can I say? It's just a really expensive set. But I just wanted to mention that one because I forgot to mention it. But also, one more thing I want to say is I could also do like a part 2, but instead I'll do it for like Mega Bloks sets, mainly like Halo sets and the Call of Duty sets. So yeah, just wanted to quickly mention that. Hopefully I threw up what was it, an image of what's it called, the Republic Frigate up there. Start picking your stuff. I'm actually walking over to the CVS to buy myself an Xbox gift card so I can buy Devil May Cry 4. So yeah, but yeah, now that's it. So yeah, Night of the Diamond, signing out.